Hey everybody, we are going to do some splits. It's going to be loads of fun. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up, then we'll do some active stuff, then we'll do some stretching stuff. It's going to be great. I hope you like it. We're going to focus on our front splits, but maybe we'll also do some middle splits. We'll see how we're feeling, and by we're feeling, I mean we'll see how I'm feeling when we get through front splits. So fun! Okay, let's start with march and wrists. Again. Step tap. Reach. Up and over. Circle back. Forwards. Reach across. Up and over. Circle back. Forwards. Reach across. Add a twist. Up and over. Circle back. Forwards. We're going to do some squats. So take your feet wide. Arms are going to go up as we sink the hips. Squeeze your butt. Keep thinking about pushing your knees back towards the wall behind you. Stay down, little pulse. Right heel. Switch sides. And hands on the knees and twist. Center and twist. One more time. Center and twist. Last one. Center and twist. Come on up. Let's do some real big hip circles. Switch direction. Nice. Okay, let's reach the arms up. Face one side, fold forwards. And lunge. Side lunge, push that knee out. Other side. Lunge. This time point the back foot and drop the hips, chest up. Straight legs. And come on up. We're gonna go back the other way now. Arms up, face the side, fold forwards. Lunge. Side lunge. Other side. Back foot points and we drop the hips, chest up. Bring the leg in, fold forwards. Come on up. We're gonna do the whole thing again. Turn to the side, arms up, fold forwards. Lunge. Side lunge. Other side. Back foot stays pointed, lunge. Try and bring the chest up high. Step it in. Come on up. Other way, arms up, face the side, fold forwards. Lunge. Side lunge. Other side. Lunge. Bring the leg in. Come on up. Nice work. Okay, one more time, both directions, then we'll move on. Arms up, face the side, fold forwards. Lunge. Side lunge. Other side. Lunge. Step it in. Come on up. Last one. Arms up, face the side, fold forwards. Lunge. Side lunge. Other side. Lunge. Step it in. Come on up. Okay, shake it out. Nice work, you guys. Stretch those feet a little bit. Hopefully you're kind of warm. We're gonna have a seat. You can tuck one leg underneath you. We're gonna sit up really tall. Then you can hold on behind your calf or you can hold on to your foot. Start really gentle. I don't want you to feel a lot of stretch yet because we're still just warming up. So we're holding on. We're gonna tuck knee under the armpit. And we're gonna flex the foot when the knee comes under the armpit. And then we're gonna point and stretch. Flex and bend. Point and stretch. And again, sit up really tall, but don't feel too much stretch yet. We're just gently waking up the joints and warming everything up. And you can slowly start to bring that leg up higher if you feel ready. Nice. Now let's do the other side. Tuck the leg underneath, hold on behind the calf. We're going flexed foot, knee to armpit, pointed foot leg stretches. And we're not going for a big stretch or anything. We're just warming stuff up. So if you need to hold on like down here, that's good too. Two more. And one. Nice. Okay, reach those legs out in front of you. Shake them out a little bit. We're gonna do our super fun leg straightening exercise, which you guys are probably familiar with if you've taken Diana's class. She does it every time. So we're gonna sit up really tall. And then all we're gonna do is keep sitting up really tall. And we're just gonna point and squeeze the quad and extend the knee and relax. And then we'll do it 10 times on each leg and then 10 times with the legs together. So pick a leg to start with. Squeeze the quad, point the foot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep sitting up tall. 7, try and rotate the hips forwards. 8, 2 more. 9, and 10. Other leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now both together again. Check in. Think about sticking your tailbone out behind you and straighten for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, shake it out. Nice work. All right, so for the next part, we're gonna do a bunch of kicking. If you have ankle weights and you would like to put them on, now is the time to put them on. If you don't have them, don't worry. It's gonna be hard either way. You don't need them. But if you do have them, grab them and get ready. You may also want to grab a strap or a towel or a blanket for holding onto your leg if you can't quite reach your leg when we're laying down. You also will want to make sure that maybe there's like a blanket or something nearby that you can roll up, because we're going to place it in the small of our back for part of this. So go ahead, grab those things. Now is the time. Your blanket's gonna wanna be in a nice little roll so that it'll fit under your spine when we get there. So the first thing that we're gonna do is lean back on our elbows. We're gonna have one leg bent and one leg straight. And we're gonna try and make the spine stay long and straight here. And then all we're gonna do is bring the knee into the chest a bunch of times. We're gonna do it like 8 times on each leg. Just knee to chest. Try not to knee yourself too hard in the chest if you're one of my more bendy friends. And when you stretch the leg, it's real stretched. It's not like this stretched, it's like this stretched. Okay, ready, set, go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. This time, we're gonna go knee to chest and then kick. If you are a more bendy friend, make sure you turn your head to the side when you kick so you don't kick yourself in the face, because that's no fun. And when you're You're gonna kick up and then you're gonna try and control it on the way down and lower down a little slow. And if you're not used to doing these kicks, you can do the whole thing kind of slow to begin with until you get used to the movement. We don't want to go too fast too soon. So you know your body, go at your own speed. Ready? Okay. Knee and kick. Knee and kick. Knee and kick. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. All right, switch legs. Knee in for 1. Remember to control it on the way down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Amazing. Now, we're just gonna do some kicks. We're gonna do 8 of them. Again, we're gonna try and control it on the way down. So we're kicking up real fast and going down with control. Alrighty, and kick for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other leg. Get ready for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, make sure your blanket and your strap are nearby. We're gonna lay down on our backs. The first thing we're gonna do is just a little bit of nerve flossing. So you're gonna bring your hands behind your knee. You're gonna pull your knee into your chest. Your other leg's gonna be bent. You can have hands, or you can wrap your elbow, or you can wrap your opposite elbow. See which feels good for you. And then all we're gonna do is point and stretch, and then flex and bend. And if your leg doesn't go completely straight, totally cool. I would rather your knee stay really close to your chest than your leg go straight. So try not to let that knee drift around. We're gonna do like 8 on each side. So point and stretch, flex and bend. For 7, 6. Remember to take nice deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now let's take the outside of the knee. Let's bring it across the body for a gentle stretch through the outer hip. And then come on back to the middle. Grab your wool blankie, tuck it right behind your belly button, so into the small of your back. And then again, you can have this leg bent or straight. The leg that we were just doing that lovely nerve floss on, we're gonna lift it up and we're gonna hold on to it. And you wanna keep your butt connected to the ground the whole time. We don't wanna be like here. Hopefully you can see the difference. So bum is down, the blanket's helping us keep a little bit of an arch in the lower back. Now let's just flex and point a few times. Really squeeze that quad, make that leg nice and straight. Circle the ankle one way, circle it the other way, and then stretch that other leg out. Then let's take the lifted leg in some circles. So this is where you could be using your strap or your towel if you need it to reach your leg. And then switch directions, circles with that leg. Muscles are more likely to open up in a stretch if they're not being like forced into a static shape. We want like a little bit of movement, a little bit of give there. Which is why we do things like wiggle our feet and ankles around and do circles with our legs. Now let's bring that leg across the body a little bit so that it's just above the opposite ear. So I got my right leg up. Right now my foot's kind of above my left ear. And then again, maybe do some more circles. Maybe switch directions. Again, keeping that butt down on the ground. Now let's bring it back over the same shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, you're gonna push that leg down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. See if you can pull it towards you a little bit more. And again, we're gonna squeeze that leg back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. See if you can pull it in a little bit more. Good. Now squeeze all of those leg muscles, engage everything, try and keep it exactly where it is. Take your hands off and hold it there. Now pulse it towards your face for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it in one more time. Make that knee super straight. Make that foot really pointy. And then release and keep reaching it out as we slowly lower it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Amazing. Loose the blankie in the small of your back. Have a lay down. And we're gonna nerve floss on the other side. So bend the knee. Bring the knee in close to the chest. And again, we don't want to let this distance change. We're going for 8. So point and stretch, flex and bend for 7, 6, and keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Okay, let's grab the blankie for under the back. Again, make sure that your bum cheek stays on the ground. Stretch that leg up and hang on to it. And then we'll do some flex and points. Giant fluff on my sock. Okay, flexing and pointing. Make sure that knee is super duper straight. And then maybe some ankle circles. Starting off slow. Circle the other way. And then use your hands to do a circle with that leg. Just gently opening it up. And circle the other way. You know what? I forgot to bring the leg across our body and do our outer hip stretch. Well, let's do that now. Bend the knee, bring it across. Alright, come on back up. Stretch that leg again. Okay. can go ahead and slide that bottom leg out. And again, keep wiggling around. Try not to like force your body into a static shape because that might send the muscles into alarm mode. I do some little tiny bend and stretches with the knee. And let's bring the leg across the body. So I got my left leg up. My toe is right over my right ear now. And then maybe do some circles with the leg. Circle the other way. And then bring it back to its own side. Stretch it real straight, point that foot, and get ready to push it back down towards the ground. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, see if you can pull it in a little closer. Keep that knee nice and stretched. And then get ready, we're gonna push it back down towards the ground for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, pull it in. Now make that leg super duper strong. Very slowly release your hands, try and keep it exactly where it is. And then pulse it in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab it, maybe pull it in a little bit closer. And then make it super strong. Release the leg and slowly lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on, shake it out. Nice job. Okay. If you were wearing ankle weights and you've had enough, you can take them off. You don't need them anymore. We're going to do some lunges. I hope you're nice and warm. I'm nice and warm. Maybe let's grab some water too. Okay. You may want maybe a chair for this one. I'm gonna grab my chair. Okay. So, not all of us have blocks. Our chair is just here to help us stay upright and so that we can balance. So, we're gonna start in a lunge. You may want some padding under your back knee too. I'm gonna stick a blanket under here. Okay, so your chair is just here for you to hold on to if you need it. For our first lunge, we want our hips back so that our knee is right underneath our hip. Then we're pulling the tummy in, tucking the butt under and thinking about reaching this hip flexor forwards. Keep pulling the rib cage in. You can bring your chair in so you can put your hand on it if you feel wobbly. And just take some nice deep breaths. Focus on squeezing this muscle right here. And keep dropping that front hip down, because if it scoots upwards, you might be escaping from the tight muscles and stretching the ones that are already open. It's always my body's cheat. Pull those ribs in. Keep taking nice deep breaths. And keep squeezing this muscle. Don't let your back arch yet. Chair's in my way. Keep pulling your tummy in, keep tucking your butt under, and see if you have the space to come forwards a little bit without dumping into your lower back. Now take the same arm as the back leg, reach it up, extend upwards, and then tip over. And then come on up, keep pulling your tummy in, keep tucking your butt under. We'll straighten the front leg and then bend into the knee to lunge forwards. Keep wrapping that hip forwards and you should feel a nice stretch through here. You can keep your hands on your chair. Try and keep your chest and your tummy pulled away from that front leg so that we're not collapsing through the spine. I want to think length forever. And then what we're going to do here is try not to let the hips come up out of the stretch as we bend the back knee. And then we're going to pulse the heel towards our butt for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reach back, catch that foot, pull it in. If it feels good, see if you can flip your grip over. Push your heel towards your butt. And then release. We'll pull it in one more time. Try and relax as you exhale. And then release that foot. And see if you can scooch that front foot forwards, maybe an inch or two. Keep sinking those hips down, keep pulling the tummy in, keep pulling the ribs away from the front leg. And scooch that front foot forwards just a little bit more. And let's scooch that front foot forwards one more time. You can use the chair to help yourself up out of that lunge. Now let's go to hands and knees and let's do some circles with the hips. Now let's switch direction. I'm going to move my chair over a little bit, and we're going to do the other side. Okay, so we are very upright lunge first. Back hip pulling forwards, front hip pulling back. Tummy pulled in, rib cage pulled in, tailbone reaching down. Trying not to let this hip hike upwards. We want to sink it down the whole time. And see if you can keep that position with your upper body and bring your hips forwards just a tiny bit. Keep pulling the tummy in, keep tucking the butt under. And then take the same arm as the back leg, reach it up. Extend up and then tip over. And you should hopefully feel the stretch creep up into your psoas. And then come out of that one. Straighten that front leg to find your spacing. And then bend it and lunge forwards. Keep wrapping that back hip forwards, pulling your tummy in, tucking your butt under. You can bring this chair in so that you can hang onto it for balance. Don't forget to take nice deep breaths. And then we're gonna bend that back knee, try and keep the hips sinking down, and we're gonna pulse it in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch that heel, pull it towards your bum. You can stay here, or if you feel good, you can flip your hand over and continue to push that leg in. And then we'll inhale and release. Exhale, bring that heel in again. I'm going to do that one more time because it feels good. And then relax. Keep sinking the hips down. Let's scooch the front foot forwards a tiny bit. Keep pulling the ribs in, keep pulling the tummy away from this front leg. Let's scooch that foot forwards a little bit more. I'm using my blanket on the back knee. Let's scooch that heel forwards one more time. And then use your chair to help you up out of that stretch. Let's do some hip circles. And switch directions. Okay. You can scoot your chair out of the way for now. So we're going to do a little pigeon before we stretch our splits, and then we'll do the splits. So we're going to come forwards to a pigeon. Keep wrapping this back hip forwards, front hip back, and then let's walk the arms forwards and take a few deep breaths. And then come on up, and we're going to see whether we can open that front foot. It's probably going to make your hips lift up a little bit more. Keep that front foot flexed to protect the knee joint, and then walk the hands forwards again. And then come on up. See if you can keep the foot where it is and stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Keep pulling your tummy in, tucking your butt under, and then see if you can walk that back knee back a tiny bit. And then come on out of that one, and we'll do the other side. So we're starting in our comfy pigeon. Again, foot is flexed to protect the knee joint. We're making sure that the back hip is coming forwards, front hip is coming back, and then we're walking the hands forwards. And then come on up. Keep that foot engaged, and don't worry if your hips lift a little bit. Mine lift way up when I move my foot forwards. That's totally fine. And then we're gonna keep that foot flexed and we're gonna fold forwards again. And then come on up, see if you can keep that foot where it is, and see if you can get those shoulders back so they're on top of the hips. Come on out. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is our splits. We're gonna do them for 1 minute on each side 2 times. If you want blocks or books to hold on to, you can hold on to those. If you want your chair to hold on to, you can hold on to it just like we did in the lunge. That totally works. I'm gonna grab my timer. Okay. I'm gonna grab some padding for my back knee. Like it wasn't thick enough. Okay, so pick a side, any side. I usually recommend starting with the side that feels less good. You can arrange your blocks to the side too. And timer's gonna start in 15 seconds. So you guys get ready. Make sure you're happy with your position. 10 seconds and then the timer will start. You can hold on to those blocks. And go ahead and slide into your splits. And remember, we're here for a minute, so you can take some time to settle in there. You don't have to be in your maximum split immediately. Keep pushing this back hip forwards, front hip back. Try and keep both hip bones pointing forwards so that we stay square. Take nice deep breaths. You are halfway. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Come on out. Shake it up for a second. And let's do the other side. Get yourself set up. Timer's gonna start in 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. So again, we're making sure that both hip bones point forwards. We're keeping those leg muscles nice and strong. And remember, you've got time. You don't have to be in your biggest split immediately. Halfway. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Help yourself out of that one. Maybe do some hip rolls if it feels good. Wiggle around for a second. We're gonna do it again. First side, get ready. Timer's gonna start in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Get set up in that split. This time, if it feels good, you could lean forwards over that front leg. See if you can bring the outer hip of the back leg over towards the floor. And then lean the other way a little bit. And then come on back up, shoulders on top of the hips. Leaning forwards is totally optional, you don't have to. Three, 2, 1. Come on out. Last one. You're almost there, you guys. Okay. Take a second. Get yourself ready. Got 10 seconds and the timer's gonna start. 3, 2, 1. Side 2. Oh, it's so tight today, you guys. If you did it on the other side, lean yourself forwards and outer hip of the back leg down towards the ground, trying really hard not to let the front leg roll in while you do that. And then bring the outer hip down, pull that up. And then come on back up, shoulders above hips. We got 10 more seconds. I believe in you guys. 3, 2, 1. You did it. Oh boy. Come on out. Shake it out, you guys. You made it. I hope you're proud of yourselves. Splits happened. Okay, this is almost an hour, so I'm not gonna make you do middle splits today. I'll have to do like middle splits next week or something. Thanks for stretching with me, and I'll talk at you again real soon. Bye.